Welcome to the Standpoint. Today I have some mentees in the studio who are going to share the experiences, how they became mentees. Was it easy for them? Have they benefited in any way? In any case, so-called women who have been speaking out, trying to help the younger generation, especially the young women, to get it right. What are they doing wrong that we still have our young ladies giving in to sex for great, sex for jobs, allowing themselves to be videotaped by their boyfriends, for whatever reason? Well, it's going to be a very frank discussion today. My name is Gifty. Welcome to the Standpoint. I'd like to say thank you to GTP for my cloth. MHC Matilda Hood Couture takes care of my accessories, my beading needs, and Papa Cosmetics, always faithful, always loyal. They provide us with a makeup product, and Makeup and More applies the makeup for us. Today, my hair is sponsored by Chocolat Hair. We take a short break. When we come back, we get to meet some very beautiful young ladies who call themselves mentees.
Hello, I'm Amma, and I'm a W Young professional.
My name is Benedessa. I'm a W in business.
Hi, I'm AC, and I'm proud to represent the W and family.
I have access to the best sources of inspiration, an outstanding mentor, career workshops, and more.
I am connected to a panel of professional advisors. I even got a new business partner through a W seminar.
Being a working mother is amazing, and W empowers us with special lifestyle offers, an early saver for the kids, and bank assurance protection for the whole family.
Sign on to W at any Access Bank branch near you.
Get inspired.
Get connected.
Get empowered.
W, inspiring, connecting, empowering.
Odo, ayo best my power.
Tina take tomac mixture. Oh, be only osani you for every being yasem. Sana tina tet malake no so. Etu malaria, tipaye, stress, any unam yao biase.
Free 020-816-0807 and 0276-875629.
Tina tetin euro.
Eye busien chamfa. Live. Hi. One can. Neighbor to for dinner.
LEAP.
Lip tomato paste. What else?
Honey, when you say lip tomato paste, they be an idea. And so be also.
Don't want to say hi.
Madam, the food tastes very good. What's the secret?
LEAP.
Lip.
Lip tomato paste. Emma Edouania de Papa.
For bulk purchase, contact 050-140-1088.
Standpoint. If you just joined us today, we are going to hear or listen to the stories of mentees, ladies who have gone through mentorship. They're going to share with us how they have benefited, what are some of the challenges they face, and what they think or hope they can get from those who mentor them. We also have with us in the studio, I call her the first lady of mentorship. You don't have to say anything. She is a Bridget Jugbonuku, and she is executive director, Mentoring Women Ghana. Welcome back to the Standpoint.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here.
And congratulations for what you do for the young ladies of this country.
Thank you.
You know, some of us, we do it from afar and then one-on-one, but to group them and, connect them to the right people is going the extra mile. And I think it's amazing.
Thank you. It's just using my networks, I guess.
I
There's
guess
a
so.
reason I have that network.
Exactly. Well, very soon I'll go to the audience to speak to the young ladies there who will tell me the truth. If Auntie Bridges is treating them nice, right? You tell me. You said, yeah. Okay. Let me say thank you to our sponsors, NS Chemist, producing quality and affordable medicines for Ghanaians and beyond. Anointed Electrical Engineering Services, the generator expert. Access Bank, they have this Access W product that every woman must, it's a must, take advantage of. And quite recently they introduced the Access Maternal Health product that they've been talking about. And if you need more information, the numbers are crawling. Make sure you call them or send them mail, and they will give you all the answers that you need. Thank you to Tinatet Venicare, Tinatet Tom Care, and Tinatet Malake. They also sponsor the Standpoint. Now, welcome, and let me go straight to the mentees in the audience.
My name is Ejiwa Okun. I was fortunate to get the information from a friend who had already been part last year, and I wanted to be part because I saw it as an opportunity to groom myself, especially my career path, to groom myself in my career path and to learn from the women that I admire in society, to know how they also got there. So it helped me to affirm myself that this is something I can do. For me, the problem was that I never studied anything I wanted to study. And then it meant that choosing a career path that I wanted was becoming difficult. So when I got in touch with my mentor...
What do you want to be in future?
Actually, I want to be the best graphic designer.
Okay, and what did you study?
But I studied science and ACCA.
Okay, so finding your way back to graphic designing was difficult for you?
Very difficult. My parents thought that you have to do something, science or accounting, become an accountant or a doctor or something else that they see as a noble career.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but they tell them that these days the graphic designers who are making money.
Yes.
They are making the money.
There's a lot of money in there, and just that is what you're passionate about. That is what your young child is passionate about. And I see that if the mentors sometimes can take it a step further, people who can be mentors, like the celebrities or people we look up to, if they can take it a step further to come on the ground to some of us more often, I think that it would really help a lot to help us shape ourselves, even if we are not getting it from home or where we are supposed to get it from. That's what I think.
All right. Okay.
I am Brenda Esimafoa. I got to know about the mentoring work from my SRC women's organizer from Methodist University.
Okay.
So when we went for it, fortunately, I was able to fit into the category. Although there wasn't someone with HR background, I was lined to one Madam Gillian Hammer.
Okay.
Yes, she was an administrator. But she had diverse knowledge about a whole lot of things. So she helped me with the HR aspects and other administrative things. It got to a time I wanted to apply for a job. She asked me to send her my CV. She went through it. She did a whole lot about it, and then she asked me to forward it.
Okay. Yeah. Would you say that you bonded with your mentor?
Not really. She was always available if I was ready to call her. She was readily available through emails and through phone calls. She was readily available. Okay.
But before going to or joining the mentoring work, who was your mentor?
It's funny, you are one of the people in Ghana I looked up to. Although you were far from rich. You, Madam Gifty, Afeyin Dazi, the two of you were women I always see on telly, and I wish, wow, I meet one of these ladies anytime in life. Though you were far, I was happy I met Madam Bridget, who in a way brought about women with high dignity in our society, that we could find ourselves attached to them.
Okay, my name is Gifty Ekeabuchi, and I was paired with Gillian Hammer, currently the CMO of Data Bank.
Okay.
With my experience, I will say that that's the best anyone can ever get. Because when I met her, she was a very busy person. But then if you persist, she's always available for you. So it started when I needed to do my national service. I spoke with her, depending on what I wanted to do and where
She
I
had
wanted to
mentored
go.
you before.
No, we met at a mentoring walk.
Yes, that was before your national service.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
So when we met, we spoke about it. And then at that time, she suggested that she wanted me to join a friend of hers in their company so I could do my service there. And then later on, she moved to a different company and so requested that I join her there. Joining her, I can say, has been the best experience so far because you get to work directly under your mentor and she's able to correct all your wrongs.
What do you think made her choose you
I
to
would
work with her?
Okay, because I think that the whole thing had to do with what I really wanted to do. And she was moving into a new field that was going to impact, have an impact directly on what I wanted to do. Because she was now moving to Data Bank to be the CMO. And so going to work with her was going to be quite easier for her to be able to monitor exactly whatever I wanted to do. And also help me to also make informed decisions about the career path and all that. So I think that the other part of it, the challenge that we are also facing is the fact that most of the young people, when we hear of mentoring, we want the people at the top to get down to us. But it also has to do with us having the passion and also persistent because they are always busy. At every point in time, they are always busy. But then if you persist, they don't have any choice.
Did you get frustrated at any point
Not at all.
in trying to?
Never.
Never. Okay. That's awesome. I'll come back to more of you in the audience, but do you choose the mentors for them or they have an opportunity to?
We choose the mentors for them. What happens is they fill a form. They fill a form online to participate.
Okay.
And part of the form has essays. So you write about 2 essays, 2 short essays.
Right.
And you also fill in your profile, you also fill in your interests, and you also fill in what you are studying or your level of study.
Right.
So based on that, we try to pair you as closely as possible to someone who has a career in that area.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't always get a perfect match, but we try. And sometimes it's not based on career, it's based on interest.
Okay.
Or it's based on hobbies. So that is what we do. But we try to create that kind of match.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me take a short break. When we come back, I will still go to the audience. I have some ladies say, if you don't talk, I'll force you to talk. I still see some reds and some orange and some pinks and whites and African prints and some, yeah. We'll be back.
Odo, oyo besuma pao. Kosua num tinated venike wati. Winim say tinated venike. Enum kwenye bibidra. Clinically no. Ya testing with Department of Pharmacology and Microbiology at University of Ghana on Medical School.
Sir?
Omudu stamp we say bye. Minia num tinated venike wati.
Hey, tinated ambassador.
Abuye papa. 020-816-0807 and 0276-875629.
Tina 13 euro.
I've been dealing in fabrics for many years, and so I know what's genuine. That's why I stock and sell only GTP. Original designs, genuine fabrics, and authentic prints. Look out for the new silver sticker on the label and only buy from accredited GTP dealers like me.
GTP has a new silver sticker on all its labels to help ensure you buy only genuine GTP fabrics. Scratch to reveal a 12-digit code. Text to 1393 free on all networks. Receive a message that lets you know if your GTP is genuine. Buy genuine GTP and smile. GTP, still timeless.
There is this new generator set we would like to introduce to you in this era of power outages.
I hope this time around you're going to give us something better.
Yes. Let's go out and have a test run.
Call this box a generator? Get a quality one from Anointed Electrical Engineering Services.
Come to Anointed Electrical Engineering Services for a permanent solution to your power problems. We do 24/7 after sales service, sales of spare parts for all generators and cables, and we repair all generators even if you didn't buy from us. Locate our head office at number 77 Anointed House off of Dokomala Main Road. Anointed, the generator experts.
This point is also aired on ABN TV on Sky Channel 235, which is across Western Europe, parts of Canada, Asia, and North Africa. Our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh, is powered by Dream Oval. We'd like to say thank you to Gogot Yogurt for supporting us. Awake Purified Water. Penta Food Daily Fruit Juices also support us. Thank you to Cake Techniques, Mac Catering Services, Yep Cleaning Services, House of Foods, and of course Matamis for giving us the port. Now, let me go way back there. The lady in African Prince. Yes.
My name is Lydia Ziauto, and I've been indirectly mentored by Miss Bridget Jogbenuku. In my case, for example, where we started was with Miss Ghana. When I worked there, she saw me, she called me and asked me, have you thought of that? I said no. So from there, we started talking about it, and she pushed me through to the auditions for the Miss Ghana 2015.
Oh, okay.
After that, too, she still talks to you each and every day.
So you participated?
Yeah, I was for the Miss Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I did participate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Which you went for the audition? For the audition, okay. Yeah. Okay. Did that help you in any way?
Yes, please.
In terms of boosting your confidence?
Yes, very well. So aside that, she would talk to you about what you want to do. For instance, after university, I read a course in passenger handling, and at the point in time, I wasn't sure as to what to do, but she gave me guidance and gave me some possible areas I could apply to. Even when I got here, she asked me, that was the first thing she asked me, have you finished with the application? And I said yes. So not just that, she'll follow up, and aside her busy schedule, she still has everybody in mind and everything in mind. So with time to time, she follows up to see whether you are on course and you are making the mentoring beneficial.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm Ejiwa Comfort.
Okay.
And I joined Mentoring Ghana 2014.
Okay.
Yes, I was paired with Madam Uhui Alote.
Okay. Okay, I know Uhui. Yeah.
And it's been great since then. Actually, those times I was thinking of what to do. You know, my steady line actually wasn't my interest. Okay, but then I felt I'm doing well in it, though it's not something I really wanted to do, like to become in future. But I was doing well. I was trying my best to excel. So I was confused as to what to do. Okay. So I met Madame Uhui at her office. We spoke at length. She really shared her experiences in life, what she has been through, and she encouraged me a lot. And up to now, that advice that she gave me has been a source of inspiration to me, and I'm so thankful to her for that.
And I can tell you are getting emotional about that, right?
Yeah.
So now, where are you now? In terms of life, moving on.
In terms of life, yeah, I'm at a point in my life that I think my life is just beginning. Yes, because I'll be graduating this year, and I'm like, where am I going now? Job, in terms of job, like marriage and all that, it's like my life is now about to begin.
Okay.
But with the experiences I've gathered and the advices, I believe I'm going to sail through.
So you're ready for that?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You believe you are ready for the challenges that lie ahead? Well done. Well done. Well done.
I'm Sandra Isinampani. I was part of Mentoring Work 2016, and I got to know about it through a friend. And with my mentor, I was assigned to her because of my finance background, because I'm doing that in the university. I'm reading that course. I was able to meet her in her house, and we had a long talk, and I really learned a lot from her.
Is there any of you here who's had a challenge reconnecting with your mentor after the mentoring walk? Anybody here?
Well, if I should speak for them, there are cases like that. The mentors are busy. They are busy women. So sometimes there's a disconnection.
Right.
If the mentee doesn't persist, it's not likely. There are very few mentors who actually check on their mentees voluntarily. We have some star mentors who will find themselves in some parts. We had a mentor, Victoria Blankson, whose mentee was in UDS. She went to Tamale for a business trip and actually went all the way to UDS to visit her mentee. And eventually the mentee got married. She was at the marriage ceremony and all that. So we have mentors like that. We also have the very busy ones who have their work to take care of, they have their family to take care of. So if you don't make the attempt, then you're not likely to be in touch with them. So yes, there's that one where the drop off. And indeed, we are not saying we do everything. Like I said, it's not always a perfect match.
Right.
So sometimes mentor and mentee don't get along.
Yeah.
That also happens because we have certain mentors who they are strong women.
Right.
They think that you should do things in a certain way. The mentee thinks, you know what, I want to do it my way.
On for.
So there's a fallout. So we don't have 100% rate.
Okay.
But we have a few that, you know.
Now, it seems all of you, what you've talked about, the experiences, is being like on the professional path. What about grooming? What about the moral perspective to life? What about attitudinal change? Is there anybody here who's had that?
They all have.
You did? Okay.
Okay, I'm Elinor Salah. With the attitudinal change, I used to be someone who always attended functions very late. But then I think, I think after the mentoring walk, that has changed. Yes.
That you changed.
Yes.
So
She was
you
the first to arrive.
Yes. So you were the first to get here today.
Yes.
I'll give you chocolate, okay? Thank you. Who was your mentor?
An Indian, the HR managers of IPMC.
About the attitude, though, before I came to doing mentoring program, I was someone who was shy to come out, but when I'm with my friends, I talk a lot. So through the mentoring program, I got to know that you have to be bold, you have to have confidence in yourself, speak out, let what is in your mind come out with it. When they don't like it, it's their own problem, but you speak your mind.
All right.
So it boosted my confidence.
Boosted your confidence. So the Standpoint is sponsored by Tinatet Venicare, Tinatet Malacare, Tinatet Tom Care. And we also sponsored by Access Bank with their W product. Thank you to Endless Chemists, producing quality and affordable medicines for Ghanaians and beyond, and Anointed Electrical Engineering Services. Thank you to DTP for my cloth. My dress was made by Siba, chic by Siba, and makeup by Paba Cosmetics. My accessories by Matilda Hood Couture. They are at the trade fair. They take care of my accessories. And then makeup and more applies the makeup for us. We take a short break. When we come back, I'll have a conversation with Bridget.
Hello, I'm Amma, and I'm a W Young professional.
My name is Benedessa. I'm a W in business.
Hi, I'm AC, and I'm proud to represent the W and family.
I have access to the best sources of inspiration, an outstanding mentor, career workshops, and more.
I am connected to a panel of professional advisors. I even got a new business partner through a W seminar.
Being a working mother is amazing, and W empowers us with special lifestyle offers, an early saver for the kids, and bank assurance protection for the whole family.
Sign on to W at any Access Bank branch near you.
Get inspired.
Get connected.
Get empowered.
W, inspiring, connecting, empowering.
Live, live. Hi. One can. Neighbor in a to for dinner.
LEAP.
Lip tomato paste.
Oh,
what else?
Honey, when it's a little tomato paste, be an idea. And so be so.
Don't want to say hi.
Madam, the food tastes very good. What's the secret?
LEAP.
Lip. Lip tomato paste. Emma Edouani de Papa.
For bulk purchase, contact 050 140 1088.
Also aired on ABN TV on Sky Channel 235, which is across Western Europe, parts of Canada, Asia, and North Africa. Our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh, is powered by Dream Over. You can get in touch with us through our social media platforms. That's the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter. You can get in touch with us. Thank you to Matamis, who gave us the pot. Thank you to Gogot Yogurt, Awake Purified Water, and Penta Foods. And then Daily Fruit juices produced by Pilco Company. Makeup by Paba Cosmetics and applied by Makeup and More. Cake Techniques, House of Foods, Yacht Cleaning Services. They support us. And Bridget, a few things I picked up. All of them are very much interested in what they gain in terms of choosing a career path and courses they need to do. And of course, we had a few talking about attitudinal change. And you came in to say that all of them benefited in terms of attitudinal changes, moral perspective to life, self-confidence, boldness. And so how come we still have girls? I'm not saying any of your girls have been through that, but mentoring in general, it's been going on, some from afar by people like you talking, because with this platform, through this platform, you'll be mentoring thousands of girls out there. They hear you all the time, they hear us, they attend programs, but still some of them are giving into sex for grace, sex for job. Quite recently, the KNUST incident, sex videos and photographs. What are we getting wrong?
I don't think we're getting anything wrong. The concept of mentoring by itself is fairly new. It was done, but probably done informally. Mm-hmm. A lot of mentoring in the past has been done by men. They are the ones who take their friends and say, let's go to the ball game, or let's go and sit at the bar. The concept of mentoring for women was not a familiar thing until recently.
But you've been doing mentoring work for how long now?
We started in 2008, 2009.
Okay.
Now, the thing about it is that we're trying to grow a community of women who will also pass on the mentoring. So they should also look to passing on this experience they've had. Indeed, if you appreciate what you've got, you want to pass it. So the best way to pay back is to pass it forward or pay it forward to somebody else so that the person also benefits.
Right.
So we may not see the results immediately, but in saying so, why do we still have these things? Because the harvest is plentiful and the laborers are few. You know, it's got to be all hands on deck. And sometimes you call on some people who are potential mentors and they think it's going to be a waste of time, but it's not. We've made our mistakes too. Thank God we didn't make those mistakes in the days of social media. Gosh, I mean, I don't know what would have been out there, you know.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they find themselves in an era of social media, and they should see the dangers that lie in that.
Right.
So we can say to them, look, this is not the way to live your life, but it's going to take a while because mentoring work, we take 40 girls at a time. We may have so many applicants, but we take 40, 50 girls at a time. And hopefully, the 50 girls, I actually thought that I could get a couple of them from 2009, 2010 to be here. Unfortunately, they are the era where they are all having babies and all that, so they couldn't make it.
Right.
But some of them have become mentors to mentees. I can give an example of two of them who've become mentors to the recent mentees because they were mentored years back. So it's there's a word I'm looking for, but it's like a flow.
Right.
You know, as we churn out more people who've been mentored.
It's like a chain.
Yes.
You know, so
they in turn will also mentor more people.
Right.
But when it comes to attitudinal change and the things like that, our mentoring program is structured in a way that it's a 10-day program. The first few days is actually seminars and workshops, and so they get to meet women in institutions and they talk about everything. There was a year that they all went to Parliament and met the Women's Caucus in Parliament, and they told them, to be in this position, you're going to struggle, and most times when they hear it, there's a theme that runs through, whether they are meeting the Minister of Gender, whether they are meeting the women, the lady justices, wherever they go, they will testify that they have a theme that runs through. And it's about morals and, of course, timekeeping and things like that. So whilst they get the one-on-one mentoring, the first few days, they get to meet women in leadership positions who talk to them, and they pick up gems of life from there. The thing is that the momentum needs to gather.
Right.
And maybe when we are 10 years old, we'll have 400 people who are in turn mentoring 400 or 500.
So it's a yearly 40 girls every year.
Every year, yes.
40 years. So you've been doing this for 8 years running.
Yes, this was the 8th edition.
Yeah, so 2 years more to the 10th year.
Yes.
What do you think you need to change? What other strategies? In any case, you as a mentor, how do you get mentored? How do you replenish what you get? Because things are changing. As you said, we grew up in an era where there was no social media. These days, they are exposed to so many things. So what do you think mentors of today, like you, in our age group, can do differently in trying to adapt to their expectations?
Well, if I should peer mentor my mentors, I'll say to them, don't be left behind by the trends.
Right.
Know what they are doing and be abreast with social media, for example.
So you don't go telling them that social media is bad, is evil, don't use it.
No.
Because
it helps. It's a great help. It's a great tool to work with. But know the good parts and the bad parts.
Right.
Get to understand them. Get to understand the era in which they are. And so you know how to advise them as to how to go about it. So mentors also need to. And you ask, how do you get mentored to be mentored?
Yeah.
I have a mentor. I have mentors. I have a mentor in this country there are women in my church, for example, that I like to speak to. I call Dr. Joyce Ayi up every so often, and we get, and sometimes I sit next to her and we nudge each other and catch up on. Yeah, I have a big sister who's also a mentor to some of these mentees.
Okay.
I have older friends.
Right.
I belong to a network. I myself was mentored formally through a mentoring program in the US, which was organized by a women's NGO called Vital Voices. So Vital Voices has a network of women who give us resources on these things.
Well, another issue is with the parenting. Sometimes as mentors, you be directing them in a certain way, and then their parents will also be directing them in a different way. So if you're not careful, there can be the clash and the conflict in there. How do you bridge that?
What I say to mentors is that you must be a guide. You don't impose. And I think I said this once here. You guide them, you don't guard them. So it's not a matter of these are the rules and regulations and you must follow them. Indeed, most of we haven't gone lower yet, but those we are doing now are all adults really,
right.
eligible to vote,
Yeah.
they are above 18.
Right.
And therefore independent-minded by this time. So you guide them. And they may or may not take it, and you shouldn't take it as a personal thing. So if the parents are saying this, you could choose, if you have the time and the energy, to say, look, can I sit with your parents and have a word with them?
Okay.
And, if you have that energy. If not, you can only guide and say, I would think that this is the way to go about it, but it's entirely up to you. Yes.
Yeah.
But we must try to avoid that conflict, because at the end of the day, even for the parents, she may choose not to toe the line of the parents.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
There are some who might do that.
Yeah, and Bridget, this is another thing I picked up from a few of the mentioned celebrities, and I think it's out there. People think that their mentors should be celebrities. People they see on TV, people in the acting industry or in the creative industry, they should be their mentors, despite the professional path that they want to choose.
I think that they're starstruck. They see stars and they're enamored by them. They want to be like them, and we are in an era where people want to be on the screen, and hence all these scandals of selfies and videos and things like that.
Exactly.
So it is misunderstood, because frankly, sometimes these celebrities are not the right mentor for you. They may be a good mentor for someone else, but not for you. And your mentors needn't be celebrities. The mentors we use are not celebrities. The people I invite to be mentors are people who may have shone in their career, or sometimes not at all, but they do have something to add to contribute. I have had an 80-year-old almost 80-year-old mentor in years past, who was an English lecturer in Central University, or was it Methodist? I think it was Central University.
Wow.
Yes. And she was a fantastic mentor for years. She was no celebrity.
Right.
And she was fantastic. It's just a matter of age, and that's why she's not doing it anymore.
Right.
So you don't need a celebrity. You don't need someone in the limelight to be your mentor. In fact, you might get someone like that and you'll be disappointed.
Thank you very
much. You either
much.
won't find the time, or you won't get the value of what you want.
Yeah.
Yes. So not always.
So in conclusion, I mean, the relationship, not really relationship, but people who are looking for mentorship, who want to be mentored by people who they do not have access to, or sometimes they do have, because I get to, unfortunately, most of these students are writing the exam, so some of them couldn't come, because they come to you and say that, she didn't even mind me. I wrote to her several times, she didn't mind me, she didn't respond, she didn't do this, she didn't do that. What I've picked up so far is persistence. You need to persist.
You need to know what you want as well out of it. These are busy women, I keep saying. And I get that sometimes. They're singing my praises as a mentor. But there are some people who say I disagree. Because they will send you they manage to get your number, or you see them somewhere, oh, you know, I'd like to talk to you, give them a number. And then they send you a message on WhatsApp, hi. That's it. And I'm busy, so get on with it.
Exactly. You don't even know who.
Yes.
She
So there's
is,
a number
and
that
send
comes
your WhatsApp
up.
straight.
If I have time, then I'll probably respond and say, hi, how are you? Who's this, please? But you will not always get that. Sometimes if I see hi, I'll give it 5 minutes, and if you don't see anything else, you're not going to hear from me.
Yeah.
So you've got to know what you want. Make the contact. State what you want. If you are likely to get my email address, even better. Send it in an email. I am so and so and so. I would like this, that, and I want your advice. And I'll respond. But if you send a hi, which a lot of us have this sense of entitlement. I've said hi, so respond to me. I will not.
Yeah.
It's not a chit-chat thing, not to start with when you don't know each other. It's stating what you want, and then you can take it from there. And it's also, be here at this time, be there. Because time taken away from someone is never gotten back.
Yeah.
So if she says, see me at 2 o'clock on Wednesday, you had better be there at 2 o'clock. In fact, be there at 1:30.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, thank you very much. I think she deserves an applause. We take a break. When we come back, give you a bit of me. Sometimes we think we are entitled to things. People we call mum, we call auntie, we call sister. I believe that any woman who is called auntie, sister, mum, ma, whatever, there is a responsibility on you. But you, the one who needs help, you need to make the extra effort. You need to persist. You are not entitled. It's not automatic. You need to earn your place. And one thing that resonates with me so much is the hi, hello, I don't know who you are. And in this era of social media dangers, I don't know what I'm going to say and you're going to put out there. First thing, if you want somebody to mentor you, somebody you look up to, somebody you want to connect with, you do not even start by sending a WhatsApp message. Call and establish that contact, that relationship, that network before you even have to ask permission whether you can send that person a WhatsApp or a text message. Then you take it on from there. And you must understand that the people are busy. People are busy. I recently had a WhatsApp message from one of my daughters telling me that she wants to stop being my daughter and be my little sister because I don't have time for her anymore. But there are so many people who look up to women in a certain position and they draw inspiration from them. They want to be mothered, they want to be inspired, they want to be motivated. So it's a struggle, it's a process. Do not give up. And especially those of you who make 1 or 2 attempts and then end up spreading false rumors about these people, condemning them because you said hi twice and she didn't respond. Really? It's important to be mentored. It's good experience, and the sense of humility is so important. Be humble and be prepared to learn and be guided. Well, my name is Ohiniri Gifty Auntie. As for me, I believe that I'll do my best and leave the rest to God. And whatever happens, I have crazy faith in God. Thanks for watching. See you same time next week. Bye for now.